What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about the top 10 most outplayed and overrated cars with a lot of clout on them because of TikTok and Instagram, whatever. Yeah, we're going to be talking about the most outplayed and most overrated cars that with the most annoying clout now, like the GT3 RS and all of those things. So stick around and watch the whole entire video. And I apologize if your dream car, which is probably one of these cars that are outplayed, I'm sorry if it's on this video. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about the top 10 most outplayed, overrated cars in this era. So first we're going to be talking about the GT3 RS, the 2024 model. It's cloud around it, the performance and stuff like that. So all right, coming in at number 1 is the 2024 GT3 RS. This car has the most annoying clout and the most annoying fan base ever, especially from TikTok and OF models, influencers. This influencers always have one of these things, and it's just, I don't know, kind of annoying. Its performance factors are still somewhat impressive, but it just only has like 500 horsepower and 342 pound-feet of torque. But the rear wing is what possibly slows down the car even more. And it's just a car filled with the most annoying clout ever, dude. It does 0 to 60 in 3.0 seconds, which is not bad. And has like the most impressive top speed of 184 miles per hour, which is not really that impressive. Yeah, the GT3 RS, it's more seen as a money status symbol other than a actual driver's car now, because of TikTok and like you got OnlyFans models buying it. It's getting out of hand, and it goes up to 180 miles per hour, which is not really that impressive. It can't really run that more than that. And yeah, it's just overly and has a huge wing that keeps the drag, keeps like it going slow. I know it makes it move better in corners, but it's a very outplayed car now. I'm pretty sure there are other better cars out there now than the GT3 RS, but it's overly just a seen as a status symbol than a actual driver's car. So despite the car having a flat 6 engine, the lower top speed is due to the drag from the massive rear wing, which does not end that well for the GT3 RS. Its massive wing just does not do any favor of the speed of the car. It just slows it down, and it's just not a very ideal design for the car. And it's pretty heavy, and because it's PDK transmission too, and its price is pretty. So the price is really high. I don't understand why people like it the most, more than the 19 model, the less lesser hyped up and liked, in my opinion, underrated 2019 GT3 RS, which is kind of insane to me. But I don't understand what's the whole big deal. I know I've talked about this in the last video, which was really long. But yeah, I'm not sure why the 19 model wasn't liked as much as the 2024 model. You know, anybody can give me why it's lesser liked. Coming at the number 2 spot is the Toyota Mark IV Supra. This car is the most annoyingly overrated car that's ever gotten so much hype in years. Despite it having a powerful inline-6 engine, it came out in Fast and Furious, one of the most annoying cars with the most clout, and mostly TikTok kids too just call it that, the car from Fast and Furious. Now I'm not sure why. I'm pretty sure if this car did not came out in Fast and Furious, I'm pretty sure people wouldn't have probably even gave a damn about it. Even though I can't say that on YouTube, I don't understand why people it came out in a movie. I have a weird feeling if it never came out in Fast and Furious, I'm pretty sure the prices would have never have gotten up at all. They would have never have gotten up. And yeah, it would be treated almost like a Honda Civic, kinda. If you ask me, I'm pretty sure it would have been treated like a Honda Civic, and it probably wouldn't have as much clout as it does today. And despite it having a durable 2JZ inline-6 engine that's tunable, it stock, it's not so impressive. It does 4.9 seconds the quarter mile time. Honestly forgot the stats, but it's pretty slow, and just overly a very slow car. Not that impressive when it's stock. I'm not sure why Toyota was hyping it up. I don't think it was hyping it up, but it's just a terrible car. And it's not a terrible car. I mean, terrible cars stock. It being twin turboed, and it being twin turboed, and just, I know it tuned up obviously makes a lot of horsepower, but stock, it just does not. It's not an impressive car at all, ever, and mostly it just got the hype and fame and clout mostly because of Fast and Furious. TikTok made it worse. Right, so at number 3 we got the Lamborghini Huracan. This one in particular, most outplayed car, overrated. I mean, I think it's for a good reason though, but I know I like the Huracan Performante, but the standard Huracan is the most overrated car that I've ever seen before. The performance, somewhat impressive. The performance is, it has a 5.2 liter V10, and it's naturally aspirated, which is also somewhat impressive. The top speed is 202, but we're not gonna talk about that. Talk about the how just outplayed it is with the seeing influencers and YouTubers fully mod it out and do crazy stuff with them, honestly gets kind of annoying, to be honest. And it's very, and it's seen as some status symbol also, even though it kind of is, but it's just I don't know, it's just a car that's not really the thing anymore. And they just treat it like it's some also some status symbol also. But yeah, it's treated as that way than an actual Lamborghini or an actual driver's car, I would say. Just overly outplayed car. It's not that impressive at all. All right, so the car, the Huracan, not really an impressive car. It has a naturally aspirated 5.2 liter V10. Revs about at 8,000 RPM. Its 0 to 60's time is 3.2 seconds, which is very slow. And yeah, I think its top speed is 202, which is also not really that impressive. But yeah, I don't know. This car is just very outplayed. It's almost the same thing as an R8. The V10 is nothing special. I'm pretty sure it came out before the R8, but still, I don't know if it's still the same thing as an R8. It's basically a reskinned R8. Even though I talked about in the last video that my dream car is a Performante, but the R8, the standard Huracan, it's not something I would buy. And so yeah, just very overrated car in my opinion. Really wish it didn't have this much clout. It's just that seen as another status symbol for TikTokers and all these other, like, such as the Evo, the variants also. The Evo's super overrated, along with the STO, which is very annoying. And yeah, it's just driven by people who are not even into, who don't even know their stuff at all. But yeah. All right, so next at number 4 is the BMW M3 Competition. Now this car, very oversaturated car, especially because it has an inline 6 motor. It's always been about, it's always a TikTok car, not really a seen as a driver's car now, especially with the clout it has around it. You'll see a lot of TikToks and a lot of influencers and OF models driving this thing, which is really annoying. And people don't actually like the car. It's simply just because of TikTok gave it so much misrepresented hype. It has and its horsepower is like 523 horsepower. Its top speed is 180 miles per hour, which is not all that impressive either. But yeah, just very highly misrepresented car. Even though it's a side, it looks good. It's very nice, but still, its performance is not all that up to the par also. So yeah, very overrated car. Its horsepower is like 500 horsepower. Goes up to 180 miles per hour, which is not really that impressive. It's got an S58 inline 6 engine. Somewhat, I would say, impressive, but not really, considering that it only goes up to it's 0 to 60 times 3.8 seconds, which is also pretty slow and a little unimpressive. And it's not really something to brag about. But yeah, I don't know why TikTokers and people are glazing over this car. I mean, and why it's such a big deal too, compared to the previous F80 M3. And yeah, it's just very, very oversaturated, misrepresented, glazed car. And it's just, yeah, it's pretty annoying. Not really anything to brag about. Still a decent car, but it's just overhyped, and it's super annoying too. And its torque is like, I forgot, yeah, the torque, but still a lot of stuff. You could do your research. It's not all that impressive. Coming in at number 5 is we got the Corvette C8. Now I know this is gonna make a lot of people mad because of the newer ZR1X, but because and especially with its mind-blowing Nürburgring lap time at 6:49.275 lap time, which is insane. It's got a 5.5 liter V8. And its torque is 973 pound-feet of torque, which is also insane. But we're not going to talk about the ZR1X. The ZR1X, it's also the C8, the original model. The base model is very oversaturated and outplayed as well. Don't get me wrong, the C8 is a very fast car. The ZR1, especially the ZR1X, is very impressive, especially what it just completed with the Nürburgring lap time. Just its 0 to 60 is under 2 seconds, which is also insane. Its quarter mile is under 9 seconds. The ZR1X is crazy. But the original C8 is very outplayed and annoyingly bought by car. The C8, it's super outplayed. It's the most annoyingly outplayed car there is. You'll see them everywhere. TikTok and influencers be buying them. You'll see them in Florida everywhere. Either it's a rental car, I don't know if it's obtainable, but it's the most annoyingly outplayed car I've ever seen. And OF models easily buy them. It's all over the place, really. It's just also a misrepresented car. It's not really that impressive as the newer, latest model that they released, which is I think it's 0 to 60 is 1.6, I don't know, 1.8, I don't know, 1.68 seconds, and the earlier model though, C8, the original C8 is just trash. The ZR1X has a DH dual head overcam V8 pushing around about like 1,000 horsepower, I think. I don't know, I think it's 1,000 horsepower. And it's got I already said 0 to 60 time. It's way more impressive than the original Corvette. And it beat the Nürburgring lap time. Well, I don't think it beat it. I think its time is impressive, at least. Pretty sure another car just beat it. And it's 800 pound-feet of torque, I think. And it's got a 8-speed transmission. Yeah, just overall somewhat an impressive car compared to the crappy original C8, which I somewhat like but don't like because it's bought by many people who are not actual enthusiasts at all. I know you don't have to be an enthusiast for anything, but I mean, people buy the car because it looks good and it's very nice, but the C8, just annoyingly outplayed car, is, I'm pretty sure it has a decent amount of horsepower, but not that much, so it's not as impressive as the latest model. All right, coming in at number 6 is the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. One of the most annoying, overhyped, and so much clout attracted car I have ever seen and heard about. This car, just people buying it, influencers, and you know what? You already said it. It's just annoying, bro. Like the SVJ, it's not so impressive at all. It looks ugly in my opinion, compared and overlooked than the previous models that have came out. And it's, I don't know, just a pretty overrated car in my opinion. Doesn't look as good as the SV or the 2012. It features a 6.5 liter V12 naturally aspirated, and its horsepower is 759 horsepower, and it goes up to 805,000 RPM. Its acceleration is 2.8 and 2.9 seconds, and it's somewhat impressive, but not really all that there. Its top speed is 217 miles per hour. Its transmission is a 7-speed. But yeah, very boring car. Well, not boring, but it's an alright car, I would say. It's not as good looking as the SV or the 2012, but still an overrated car in my opinion. It's just like there's so many better models of the Aventador other than this piece of, I don't want to curse, but anyways, it's just not yeah, just not a, I'm pretty sure it's somewhat the same stats as the recent models that have came out, but just very overrated, oversaturated car. Heard the handling, it doesn't handle as good as a Porsche or as any track car that could handle curves and turns. Heard it's not that good, so yeah, it's just, I don't know, not very overrated car. It's pretty annoying. People that actually that are not even into cars are owners of these things. It's just and it has the same outdated interior as the 2012 Aventador. So yeah, it's just, I do not know why people buy this thing other than the 2012 or an SV over an SV and then 2012. It's just, I don't know. It's just not worth the money in my opinion. So next up we got the Challenger Hellcat. This car also is the most outplayed effing car it's the most annoying thing ever. You got influencers and you got YNs and you got strikers buying it. It's the most annoying car I've ever heard and seen about. It's just like, it's heavy. I don't know. I know they're fast, but they're heavy and they're driven by people who just I don't know. It's just an outplayed car. It has the most annoying cloud also on it. Its torque is 606 pound-feet of torque, and it's 0 to 60 is 3.7 seconds. Not really that impressive, and its top speed is 203 miles per hour. Not really a car for going around. I know it's for drag racing only, but for taking turns is just, and it's it's one of the most annoying outplayed cars. Very overrated in the community. There's newer cars now that could possibly now beat it now. which makes it no longer the, I don't want to say it, I can't say it all on YouTube for obvious reasons, but yeah, it's just, I don't know, very overrated car. You got clowns who own V6 Chargers trying to be like these dudes that really want a Hellcat so super bad, but just couldn't be patient enough to afford one, so they just bought a V6 one off the lot instead of waiting and saving more money to buy their V8 Hellcat and their Challenger Hellcat also. But it's just not, just very outplayed car, man. And you just got people wannabes trying to straight pipe the V6s, which is very annoying, and it's just, I don't know, man, just super annoying. Not really a good car. It's a great car, but it's the supercharger, I know it's got a supercharger and everything, could drag race really well, but it's just outplayed now, and it's just so many cars can now, it's just, I don't know, can outrun it now. It's just super annoying now. It's very, very, yeah, it's just, I don't know, guys. It's just very outplayed now. It's very fast, but now I'm pretty sure there's other cars out there that could gap it now. So, yeah, not that impressive anymore. Coming in at number 8 is the Audi R8 V10 Plus. This car is the most, I know some people might not agree with me, but to me it's kind of an outplayed car as well, as much as the Huracan. Despite it having the same V10 as the Huracan, it's just the most annoying outplayed car ever that ever is. I'm not really impressed by it. Don't know why it's like somewhat special. It's literally the same thing as a Huracan, and even though the Huracan came out first before the V10 Plus, but I'm pretty sure the V10 latest gen was still was something different. But the R8, I don't know, man, it's just an outplayed car as much as the Huracan is, and it's just, I'm pretty sure it performs the same as a Huracan too. It's horsepower and everything. Its 0 to 60 time is probably not even that impressive either. So the R8 has a naturally aspirated V10 at 610 horsepower, and it's got a 7-speed S-tronic dual clutch automatic gearbox. Its top speed is 205, and it's just not that impressive. It's 0 to 60 is 3.2 seconds, and it's just, I don't know, it's just very slow. It's not, the R8, it's not really an impressive car, pretty slow. It's 3.2 seconds, 0 to 60 time. That's a little, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's slower than the Huracan. The Huracan's actually more faster, and it's the Performante. I mean, well, it's actually way more better than this, and yeah, it's just, and lighter too, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, the R8 is, it's just, I don't know, very somewhat overrated and outplayed as well, as much as a Huracan would be. Its performance factors are not really all that impressive either, in my opinion. All right, coming in at number 9, we're going to be talking about the Infiniti G37. This car is the most annoying car ever. It's the epitome of a piece of S-word car, I can't say. This car is known for being at takeovers. It's driven by Edgars, and it's ruined by Edgars also. It's the most annoying car ever, and I do not know why people straight pipe them. They sound like complete dog crap. They sound awful. They don't go anywhere, and they're just the worst trashed cars ever, ruined by ricers. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about them, really. It's an overrated car. It's the most affordable and obtainable, for a reason, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if their values are going down. I'm pretty sure the ones that are well taken care of, I'm pretty sure their values are still going up. But the value of this car is probably going down because of the market. Last but not least, another clout chasing car I would like to consider is the R34 Skyline. Yes, I know it came out in Fast and Furious. It's got a durable inline six RB26 engine motor, but its performance wise is very slow today. I know if it's tuned up and everything, it's gonna be fast, but like today's standards, stock, it's really not that impressive. It's pretty slow. It's not that agile, I heard, and it's just its interior is outdated. I know its little screen in the center was ahead of its time, but it's just not a impressive car today anymore, in my opinion. So like the engine, it's twin turbo. It's an i6, so its horsepower is 276 horsepower, 700,000 RPM. Its 0 to 60 time is not really that impressive at all. It's 5.2 seconds, and its top speed is 155, which is really nothing to brag about. I know it's got a lot of tuning potential, but the car is just, I don't know, annoyingly clout chasing. It's just, people say, oh, it's from Fast and Furious and all that, but it's just, and they act like it's the fastest car in the world when it's really not. It's a very boring car. Very slow, and it's just, yeah, it's not to rage bait, by the way. It's kind of true. I kind of like the car too. It's gonna be my time filming the video. I know the last video was pretty long. I apologize for that. And if you made it to this long way to the video, then I salute to you also. But yeah, just let me know what car what outplayed and overrated cars I should do next. And and let me know in the comments below why the cars on this video list is not overrated, and what I'm wrong about them, and why I should have not have added them in this list. But yeah, this is gonna be the video, and that's gonna be it.